Are you over 50 and finding yourself wondering about the real secrets to a longer, healthier, more vibrant life? We're bombarded with endless modern diets, expensive supplements, and fleeting fitness trends. But what if the true keys to longevity have been known for centuries, practiced by ancient cultures who thrived and lived well into old age? What if the wisdom of the ancients, often dismissed as folklore, is now being validated by cutting-edge science? Get ready to have your perspective completely transformed. Today we're going to delve into the past and unearth 7 powerful ancient rituals for longevity, time-tested practices that are now being proven by modern science to have profound effects on our health and lifespan. Forget the quick fixes and complicated regimes. The answers to lasting well-being might just lie in these surprisingly simple, age-old secrets. 1. The mindful breath, ancient pranayama for modern stress relief. For millennia, Eastern traditions like yoga and Ayurveda have emphasized the power of breath control, known as pranayama. These specific breathing techniques were not just spiritual practices. They were recognized as powerful tools to regulate the nervous system, reduce stress, and promote vitality, benefits now being confirmed by modern research. Imagine Sarah, 63, a retired teacher who felt constantly overwhelmed by stress, leading to poor sleep and low energy. She started practicing just 10 minutes of deep, diaphragmatic breathing each day, a basic pranayama technique she learned online. Within weeks, Sarah noticed a significant reduction in her anxiety levels. She was sleeping more soundly, and her overall energy had noticeably improved. This ancient practice was directly impacting her modern-day stress. The scientific confirmation. Studies have shown that deep, conscious breathing techniques can lower cortisol levels, the stress hormone, reduce blood pressure, improve heart rate variability, and increase oxygen flow to the brain and body, all key factors in promoting longevity and preventing age-related diseases. Your exclusive breakthrough solution, the 4-7-8 breath. This simple yet powerful pranayama technique can be done anywhere, anytime. Inhale deeply through your nose for a count of 4, hold your breath for a count of 7, and exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 8. Repeat this cycle just a few times a day, especially when feeling stressed or before bed. This immediately calms the nervous system and promotes relaxation, mimicking the ancient wisdom for modern well-being. 2. The wisdom of Wu Wei, effortless action for reduced strain. The Taoist philosophy of Wu Wei translates to non-doing or effortless action. It's not about being lazy, but about aligning with the natural flow of life, conserving energy, and avoiding unnecessary struggle, a concept that surprisingly aligns with modern stress management and energy preservation. Consider David, 70, a retired businessman who felt the need to constantly be busy and in control. This relentless drive left him feeling perpetually exhausted. By learning and applying the principles of Wu Wei, letting go of unnecessary control, accepting the present moment, and acting when inspired rather than forced, David found a new sense of calm and a significant increase in his energy levels. He was no longer fighting against the current. The scientific confirmation. Chronic stress from constant striving and resistance to change takes a significant toll on our bodies, accelerating aging and increasing the risk of disease. Embracing a more flexible, accepting approach to life, as embodied by Wu Wei, can reduce chronic stress, conserve mental and physical energy, and promote a more balanced and sustainable way of living, contributing to longevity. Your exclusive breakthrough solution, the observe and respond practice. Instead of immediately reacting to every situation, take a moment to observe what's happening without judgment. Ask yourself, is my effort truly necessary here? Can I allow things to unfold more naturally? Practice responding mindfully, rather than reacting impulsively. This conscious conservation of energy, rooted in ancient wisdom, can reduce stress and promote a more effortless flow in your daily life. 3. The power of forest bathing, ancient connection to nature for cellular repair. The Japanese practice of Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, involves immersing oneself in the atmosphere of the forest. Ancient cultures intuitively understood the healing power of nature. Now, science is revealing the profound physiological benefits of spending time among trees. Imagine Carol, 58, a city dweller who felt disconnected and often anxious. She started taking regular walks in a nearby park, consciously engaging all her senses: the smell of the trees, the sounds of nature, the feel of the breeze. Over time, Carol noticed a significant decrease in her anxiety and an overall feeling of well-being. This simple connection with nature, a practice rooted in ancient wisdom, had a tangible impact on her mental and emotional health. The scientific confirmation. Studies on forest bathing have shown that spending time in nature can lower blood pressure and heart rate, reduce stress hormones like cortisol, boost the immune system by increasing the production of natural killer NK cells, and even improve mood and cognitive function. These benefits contribute significantly to overall health and longevity. Your exclusive breakthrough solution. The sensory immersion walk. Find a natural space, a park, a garden, even a tree-lined street. Consciously engage all 5 senses. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? What can you touch? What subtle tastes might be in the air? Spend at least 20-30 minutes simply being present in the environment, without any specific goals or distractions. This mindful connection to nature, an echo of ancient practices, can provide powerful restorative benefits. 4. The rhythm of rest. Honoring the body's natural cycles. Ancient cultures lived in closer harmony with the natural rhythms of day and night. They understood the importance of sufficient rest and aligning activities with the sun's cycles. Modern life often disrupts these natural rhythms, leading to sleep deprivation and increased stress, both detrimental to longevity. Consider Michael, 66, a night owl who often stayed up late watching television and struggled to wake up feeling rested. He learned about the ancient wisdom of aligning with circadian rhythms. Michael gradually shifted his schedule, going to bed earlier and waking up with the sunrise. He found his sleep quality dramatically improved. His energy levels were more consistent throughout the day, and he felt a renewed sense of vitality. The scientific confirmation. Our circadian rhythm, the body's internal clock, regulates numerous biological processes, including sleep, wake cycles, hormone production, and cell regeneration. Disrupting this natural rhythm through irregular sleep patterns, shift work, and excessive exposure to artificial light at night has been linked to increased risk of chronic diseases and a shortened lifespan. Your exclusive breakthrough solution. The sunset wind-down routine. Starting a few hours before your desired bedtime, begin a gradual wind-down routine. Dim the lights, avoid screens, engage in relaxing activities like reading or gentle stretching. This signals to your body that it's time to prepare for rest, honoring the ancient wisdom of aligning with the natural light cycles and promoting deeper, more restorative sleep. 5. The power of ritualized meals. Mindful eating for optimal digestion. Many ancient traditions incorporated rituals around eating, expressing gratitude for food, preparing it with intention, and eating mindfully without distractions. These practices contrast sharply with our modern rushed and often mindless eating habits, which can negatively impact digestion and nutrient absorption. Imagine Lisa, 59, who often ate her meals quickly while working or watching TV, frequently experiencing indigestion. She started adopting a more mindful approach to eating, inspired by ancient mealtime rituals. She began by setting a peaceful table, taking a few mindful breaths before eating, and focusing on the taste and texture of her food, chewing thoroughly. Lisa was surprised to find her digestion improved significantly, and she felt more satisfied with smaller portions. The scientific confirmation. Mindful eating has been shown to improve digestion by activating the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest system, increase nutrient absorption by promoting thorough chewing, and lead to greater satiety, potentially aiding in weight management, all factors that contribute to better overall health and longevity. Your exclusive breakthrough solution, the 5 senses meal. Before you take your first bite, engage all five senses with your food. Notice the colors, the aromas, the textures. As you eat, focus on the taste and the feeling of the food in your mouth. Chew slowly and thoroughly, paying attention to each bite. Avoid distractions like screens or reading. This simple ritual transforms eating from a rushed chore into a nourishing and mindful experience. 6. The strength of social connection. Ancient community for modern well-being. Throughout history, strong social bonds and community support have been fundamental to human survival and well-being. Ancient cultures emphasize the importance of family, kinship, and collective activities. Modern research now confirms the profound impact of social connection on both physical and mental health. Consider George, 72, who lived alone and often felt isolated. He decided to join a local senior center and participate in group activities. Over time, George developed new friendships and felt a renewed sense of purpose and belonging. He noticed his mood improved, he had more energy, and he felt more engaged with life. This reconnection with community, a cornerstone of ancient societies, had a significant positive impact on his overall well-being. The scientific confirmation. Numerous studies have shown that strong social connections are linked to lower rates of chronic diseases, a stronger immune system, reduced risk of cognitive decline, and even increased lifespan. Isolation and loneliness, on the other hand, have been found to be as detrimental to health as smoking or obesity. Your exclusive breakthrough solution. The Reach Out and Connect Challenge. Identify one person you haven't connected with in a while. A friend, a family member, a former colleague. Make a conscious effort to reach out to them this week, whether it's a phone call, an email, or suggesting a meetup. Make regular social connection a priority in your life, mirroring the strong community bonds that were central to ancient well-being. 7. The gift of gratitude. Ancient appreciation for present moment living. Many ancient philosophies and spiritual traditions emphasize the importance of gratitude, appreciating what you have in the present moment. This practice shifts focus away from what's lacking and fosters a sense of contentment and positivity, which has been shown to have significant benefits for both mental and physical health. Imagine Margaret, 68, who often focused on her aches and pains and what she felt she had lost with age. She started a daily gratitude journal, writing down just a few things she was thankful for each day, no matter how small. Over time, Margaret noticed a shift in her perspective. She felt more positive, more resilient, and even noticed her physical discomfort seemed less overwhelming. This simple act of gratitude, a timeless practice, had a profound impact on her outlook. The scientific confirmation. Research has shown that practicing gratitude can reduce stress hormones, improve sleep quality, increase feelings of happiness and optimism, and even strengthen the immune system. By focusing on the positive aspects of our lives, we cultivate resilience and promote overall well-being, contributing to a longer and more fulfilling life. Your exclusive breakthrough solution. The 3 blessings practice. Every evening before bed, take a few moments to reflect on your day and identify 3 things, big or small, that you are grateful for. Write them down or simply acknowledge them in your mind. This simple daily ritual shifts your focus towards the positive and cultivates a sense of appreciation for the present moment, echoing the wisdom of ancient traditions for enhanced well-being. The secrets to a longer, healthier life aren't always found in the latest scientific breakthroughs. Often, the most profound wisdom lies in the time-tested practices of ancient cultures, rituals that honored the mind, body, and spirit in holistic ways. By rediscovering and integrating these 7 powerful rituals into our modern lives, we can tap into a wellspring of knowledge that science is now confirming. It's time to look beyond the fleeting trends and embrace the enduring wisdom of the ages to cultivate a longer, healthier, and more vibrant future. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these ancient rituals resonates most with you? Are there any ancient practices you already incorporate into your life? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. If this video sparked your curiosity and you believe this ancient wisdom deserves to be shared, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more insightful content, and share it with someone who could benefit from these timeless secrets. Your support helps us bring these valuable perspectives to a wider audience. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the past for a healthier future.